Come on in.
Please, Fruity. Thank you. They was getting more money than they unemployment.
I'm waiting for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm going to go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Our Point of View. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to get our jush and find out what has been going on this entire. What is this on my forehead, Lord? Honey, some lipstick. Where that keep coming from? Lord, I'm gonna have to get on my makeup, people. No, they know better than that. Then let's see. Oh, that's where it's coming from. Okay. We can just. Hey, everybody. I want to say hello to Dominique, Corrupt, Ephraim, LeVar, Jennifer, hey, Jen, Roderick, Diamond. Let me see who else in here. Tony, Jason. Who else in here? Diamond. I said hey to you, Diamond Jeff. I thought that was another. Hey, Tony Powell. Yeah, so welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's another edition of Our Point of View. And let me move this down so I can see what I'm doing. Ain't nothing updated. Hey, Nikki Diamond, Tristan and Alan, my sister Angelica Marie Sanchez is in the building. So listen. You know, a lot has been going on for everybody this week. Not for me, because I have been resting this whole entire week. I didn't go to work until Sunday, so I was off all week. But what I did do was enjoy my time with my sister Tasha Long this week. She came in on Wednesday, and she stayed till, when did Tasha leave? I think Tasha left on Monday. And so I really had a good time with Tasha, and she cooked, honey. Every day she cooks. If I tell you breakfast and everything she cooks, honey. Even if I was on a diet, it was okay. I would have messed my diet up that day. But honey, she cooks. So shout out to Tasha Long, and we had a good time. We didn't get into no arguments or nothing. But we talked about our point of view, and so that was kind of. But anyway, hey Coco.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You happy to be here this week? It's Wednesday.
I'm excited for Wednesday.
Wednesday
is almost my favorite of the week.
I want you to be excited too. All my daughters here. Hey Shayla. Hey Taka. But on Sunday we had the celebration of life for Jerry Bird and Craig Henderson, and it was a very, very emotional day. It was beautiful. They had people telling stories about them and how they met them, and there were performances. And yeah, child, that's me giving my speech. And it was very emotional. I didn't think that it was gonna be like that. Before I went on stage, I was fine. But as soon as I hit the stage, I was just like, oh Lord, and it wasn't like because it wasn't like, when they introduce you for a show, people go crazy. It wasn't like that, so it was kind of different, and then I was like, oh, this is, it seemed like a funeral, without the body.
Oh, memorial tea.
Yeah, it that's what it was. But it was really, really, really emotional day. It was a beautiful day. And they crowned Craig and Henderson's mother, Queen of the Gays. Yeah. So that's Miss Annette and Kevin. She has her crown. She got a crown box and everything like that. It was beautiful. It was very, very, very beautiful. That is the Texas court. That is Miss Texas newcomer starting in the red on the end. That is Miss Texas newcomer Giselle. Miss Texas US of A Classic, Bevica Perry. Miss Texas US of A, Tonica Cavalli. Miss Texas US of A at large, Amani Davenport. Mr. Texas US of A at large, Ali, and Mr. Texas Monterio, who Ali and Monterio is going to Dallas next week for Mr. Gay US of A. It starts next week. And also my nephew is going next week too also. So shout out to Smacks. He's going. And some other guys are going down there. I really don't know. But they took this beautiful picture at the end of the night. Kennedy was also there. Tommy was there. Alexis, Coffee, Tasha, of course, I said already, and just a lot of other people. We would to celebrate the lives of Craig Henderson and Jerry Bird. It was beautiful. It was really, really nice. And so I'll be in Atlanta this weekend. On Friday night, I'll be at the Midtown Moon. So if you're in Atlanta, stop by the Midtown Moon and check me out. Tommy will be there. Tamika X, Mocha Montrese, and along with all the people that work at Midtown Moon, so it should be a good night. It should be a good night. And then on Saturday, I'm at the Day Pride Party, the Pride Day Show. Harry said, hosted by Sophia McIntosh with Gia, Kamaya, Christopher, Mercedes, L'Oreal, and that beautiful lady right there is Kel, the DJ. So, y'all, if you're in Atlanta, come check us out. And then on Sunday is Miss Gay, Georgia, US of A Classic, and Miss Gay, Georgia, US of A. And I'll be there, Tasha be there, and Maya, and everybody. And then also October 20th, if you're around in Houston area, Dallas, Austin, whatever, come walk for me.
Yeah.
Walk for me. Now walk for me. Right after goddamn we having a Bloody Mary's ball at the Boom Boom Room at Hamburger Mary's. So y'all come and check us out over there. Now let's catch up with our panelists. I would like to bring in our first panelist. Let's bring in Dominique Sanchez.
Hey, Chevelle. What's up, Jill?
Hey, just you got your journalist Bob on and your readers.
Girl, because honey, the kids want to come for the Jill. So let's pop back the Jill.
Let's pop back the Jill. Let's bring in the surgeon Trent Simmons, everybody.
What's up, y'all?
Hola, Trent.
Hi, Trent.
What's going on?
Let's bring in. Are you in the trailer, Trent?
I'm in the trailer, girl.
I
ain't had no break. I ain't had no breaks. Yeah, but I'm the department head, so I get to stay back if I want to, So
you used to be in Paris.
I ain't had no break. You understand? I ain't in Paris tonight, so yeah, I'm here.
Let's welcome in Neil.
Hello.
Hey, Neil.
What up,
Hey.
Neil?
How's it going?
All right. Dominique, how was your week?
It was great. It was very productive, and I feel good. I got some new things coming along and some things going out. So, honey, here I
go. Neil, and your week, how was your week?
Same old. I'm on vacation, so I'm going to be traveling somewhere tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know where I'm traveling yet, but I'm going to try to see what plane I can get on.
Neil called me last night and showed me the people. They was really cutting up at the car party last night. But I want you to know I don't be knowing nobody in the building.
That's why it's so great.
I don't be knowing not a soul, but baby, they was cutting up over there last night, baby. Standing up, hollering at each other and everything, doing dances and all. I said, oh, they cutting up. And the money on the table. Was it money on the table?
No.
Do you charge for a table?
No, they bring bottles.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, bottles.
Yes.
That's fine too. Aja will be out tonight because she's not feeling well. So y'all reach out to Aja and tell her how she feel well and all that kind of stuff. And it ain't COVID or nothing, y'all. She just don't feel. She been on the road and on the go, getting her just. Trent, so what's been up with you? We know you on the set of Queens.
Well, my week has been long and as hard as a horse's penis.
Oh, that's hard.
And baby, if I tell you somebody sent me some with a horse the other day, and I hollered. I said, "Oh,
baby, yes, honey."
But we glad you could come and play with us this Wednesday. Especially if it's been longer than the horse's penis, and I tell you.
I'm telling you, girl, and harder.
Earlier today, we found out that we lost a true gem in our community. We want to give a moment of silence for Chelsea Pearl, everybody. We love you, Chelsea. She had fought a long battle with whatever was going on with her, but we know that she's in a better place now, and she's not in pain no more because she was in a lot of pain and she was going through a lot of things. But we're gonna keep Marcus in our prayers. They've been together for as long as I've been out.
Wow.
Ever since I met them in 1995, they have been together. I met her when she won Miss US of A at large in 1995 in Dayton, Ohio. That was my first year. And they've been the same people ever since. I met them. I've always been nice, but I loved her, and she was a really good sister.
And she did real juicy drag.
Baby, let me tell you something.
Juicy rhinestones, beads, feathers. You just naming Mama had
and she be dragging. If I tell you that woman, she gonna make it work. She had was giving up Miss US of A Lawrence in San Antonio, and I guess they forgot her dress, and so she had on this rhinestone US of A bathing suit. It was the corset with the panty and the big huge bustle and the red, white, and blue thigh high boots. She had did Pat LaBelle for all the things. I say, and babe, I tell you, she wore it out of her red, white, and blue corset and panty. If you don't know me by now, babe, I said, come on, Chelsea. Yeah. And she dragged y'all up out there. That's what somebody said. She didn't do drag. She was drag. Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Drag. I agree with that, Jack.
Yeah, she was drag. Baby, they having a low down show.
Look like a heavy corn all the time. Look like a heavy corn.
Speaking of heavy corn, we're gonna talk about heavy corn later. Also, I want to give a shout out to my sister Dominique Sanchez, who is going to Miss Continental Elite this April. So she's being coronized November 7th in, where's that, Dominique? In Columbus?
In Columbus.
Oh, okay. And at your club at Bosco's, right?
Yes, it is.
Is somebody in my door? I don't expect the company.
Oh.
I don't witness this.
Okay. Somebody got the days mixed up.
Yeah, they got the days mixed up. You know, Thursday is the day you come. You all just pop up on Wednesdays now. Child, but look, y'all know we get stuff all day, and if it got to be really some juicy tea, if I got some, we got some breaking news. Baby, this child stay in the news. The porn star Atlanta Tay was in the Atlanta news today. I don't know, Twins, you probably been at work all day and you weren't able to see it, but I'm gonna play this little clip from y'all news in Atlanta.
In jeopardy. Channel 2's Tom Jones live now in Northeast Atlanta, where the father says, Tom, his daughter at this point is severe. Something must be done about street racers who put lives in jeopardy. Channel 2's Tom Jones live now in Northeast Atlanta, where the father says, Tom, his daughter at this point is severely injured. But the good news here is she will walk again.
Woo, George, that is definitely the good news, because Leslie Reese has broken bones all over her body. Take a look as she fell from way up there, some 30 feet down to right here. She is very fortunate she landed in this grass.
She just kept saying that she can't believe that happened to her, that, you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens in movies.
It wasn't something that happened in a movie when 27-year-old Leslie Reese went flying over this interstate bridge, falling some 30 feet and living to tell about it.
She was telling me that she actually passed out before she hit the ground. I think that's what really saved her.
Witnesses say it helped she landed in the grass. Kelly King works nearby and heard a loud bang. She stepped outside and saw Reese severely injured.
She was conscious. I know she was definitely in shock, but we were just trying to keep her still.
Reese's father says his daughter's Chevrolet Cruze broke down on I-85 just south of Piedmont Monday around 4 that afternoon. She called her roommate to pick her up. Irvin Reese says Leslie got out of the car and was on the phone with a roommate who was down below on Plasters Avenue. The roommate looked away for a moment.
When she got knocked off the bridge, that she heard her scream, and the next thing she knows, she heard her hit the ground.
Georgia State Patrol says the suspected street racer set it all in motion. They say Horace Dillard Jr. was speeding, weaving in and out of traffic, and racing another car. He hit a third car, and that car crashed into Reese in her car, sending her flying over the bridge.
That's my baby girl.
Irving Reese got choked up thinking about his daughter in the hospital with broken bones all over her body. Injuries caused by a suspected street racer. Still, he is thankful she is alive.
It's going to be a long recovery, but she will be able to walk again.
And as you take a look at that long drop, Dillard faces several charges, including reckless driving, serious injury by vehicle, too fast for conditions, and other charges. He is being held on a $195,000 bond. Click on the store on our website to see how you can contribute to a GoFundMe account that's been set up to help with medical bills. We're live in Northeast Atlanta. Tom Jones.
Wow.
He got to stop.
She'll never listen to I Believe I Can Fly again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You know what? That just shows that people, sometimes that God favors certain people, and that's
yes.
one of those instances that
He does.
you are really lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
And he lucky she didn't die too.
He sure is.
I don't know this guy. Who is this guy?
He one of the little OnlyFans boys.
Yeah.
He been on our point of view a couple of times. OnlyFans and all of that stuff. That's really sad.
I'm not surprised he was speeding though, because he lived life in the fast lane.
Baby, let me tell you something. It's more than the fast lane.
He's definitely a daredevil.
Yes, he is. I don't understand how people can just play with life like that. You know, I know the Atlanta traffic. How'd you bobbing and weaving in Atlanta traffic?
Let me tell you something. People drive so crazy here. Like when I had my wreck and the EMT, I went in there to get checked out. He told me he had 20 more wrecks to go see. He said they don't even get a chance to stop and get a cold drink from somewhere because they got to go to the next wreck every minute. And he was like, it's been that way for the last 2 years.
Wow.
Yep. It's that many wrecks in Atlanta per day.
Wow.
There's 3 fatalities every day here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
And other news, about a couple of weeks ago, when they had the start of the NFL games, you know, I don't watch football. Like only when they have on certain colors, so I can see what's going on. The Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, at that game, they played the Black National Anthem, which is "Lift Every Voice and Sing," and people have had some issues with that being played, and it started way back when Colin Kaepernick kneeled when they played the national anthem. So they've been feeling a certain type of way. So this is their way of like making everybody feel inclusive or whatever. Mm-hmm. So Bill Maher has said some things about it, and this is what he had to say.
Alicia Keys sang "Lift Every Voice and Sing," which now I hear is called the Black National Anthem. Now, maybe we should get rid of our national anthem, but I think we should have one national anthem. I think when you go down a road where you're having 2 different national anthems, colleges sometimes now many of them have different graduation ceremonies for black and white, separate dorms. This is what I mean, segregation. You've inverted the idea. We're going back to that under a different name.
So the NFL was coming under scrutiny for not being racist, basically, mm-hmm. and lack of empathy for other races. Mm-hmm. So how y'all feel about it?
I mean,
well, first off, okay, go ahead.
I feel when over 90% of the athletes in the profession are black, I mean, it shouldn't even be a question about singing or performing the Black National Anthem. It's something that black people, it's not about having a national anthem and a Black National Anthem. It's about pride in one's culture. And it symbolizes something different that the white national anthem just didn't symbolize or represent black culture.
I agree. Dominique, what you was gonna say?
Well, what I was gonna say, let's first get back to why this was even written, because let's just keep in mind that this was written 1899 by James Weldon Johnson, and it was in statement to how black people were being treated by the KKK in the civil rights movement. Let's say that. So then in 1919, it became the official song of the NAACP. Nobody ever said that this was the national black anthem. It was just something that the NAACP adopted as their song.
Mm-hmm.
So then people pegged this just like they did with Obamacare. You know, it was called the Affordable Care Act, but people called it the Obamacare in a way to, you know, kind of mock it or make it make it a singular black issue. But nobody had any problems when they were playing Back That Ass Up or any other music before they played the national anthem. So why is this song any different? Why should it be treated any different? And you guys want, not you guys, but the people want us to have so much reverence for the Star Spangled Banner, which was also started off written as a poem and was later put to music. And it wasn't made the national anthem until 1931. But it was written by a slave owner.
It was, yeah, I was gonna say it was written by a slave.
It was written by a slave owner.
That's why people feel the way they feel about the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, it's just another way for white America to have another wedge issue, and they just want, in my opinion, they just want to create these issues so that they can tell their base, the white base, the black people are coming for us, and they're trying to change America as we know it, which we know America.
They think the blacks gonna take over.
Yes,
and they don't want that. They think, you know, it's gonna be a whole different party.
That's it.
But you know, I think that if that's what they want to play to make everybody feel inclusive, then why y'all have a problem with that? You know
what it is though. They're so out of touch with the reality of what black people have had to endure and what we've been through through the years. They
never gonna face the fact,
right? And if they face the fact, they'll have to understand who they really are and really take a look at themselves. I hate when they say, "Well, what are they trying to do? Create segregation all over again?" We don't even have enough numbers and power to create that much segregation. You know what I'm saying? It's them. Everything they've done to us, they're so scared that one day we might do it to them if we get enough power. And that's why they always mess with our brain, because if you kill somebody's mind, you know, they can't do nothing. You know, everything we do is a problem. Him going down on his knees, it's a problem.
That was an issue, baby.
You know what I'm saying? They want to kick him out of the NFL. He can't have a chance to do anything. But I think white people who think like that need to live a day in a project or something, or a whole week have to move their whole family in there and live like black people do, so they can understand all the
that's too much. That's too much, Trent.
All the unfair treatment that black people have to go through. But a good thing about black people that we are so good with what we do that they've always thrown us shit and we've made sugar out of it. So I have to give it up to people like and I even hate when we say, "Oh, that girl's so ghetto." That girl is only being the way, or that guy is being the way that they were, all they had to have when they was growing up. That's all they saw, and they made the best of that. So if ghetto is what they are, then that's what they are. Because I doubt any other race can live in those conditions and still walk around with their head up high.
Okay, I totally agree. So, oh shoot, this thing just be moving, honey. I don't even know what be going on. I just be moving. It be sitting up and moving like a teleprompter sometimes. But also this week, it happened. I think last week, another black trans girl has been murdered in Arlington, Texas. Beautiful girl. Her name was Kiera LaPree Cartier, and she was found in her car, shot in the head, and they still don't know who the culprit is. It is really sad that, you know, it is a lot of black trans women being killed.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard, not to say, you know, that it's not, but I haven't heard of nobody else, of any kind of nationality.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think that it's a hit out on black trans women. And it's been that way for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what is going on in the world, you know, why it's such a hate for black trans women.
It's scary.
I just kind of feel like, I think that it just kind of goes hand in hand with how we as a race of people are taught to feel about people that are gay or trans or all of, I think it goes hand in hand with that, because I just feel like the men, I mean, and I don't know who's doing the killings or whatever the case may be, but mostly it's men. And I just think that they, you know, when they're, let's just say that they're engaging in a romantic relationship with a trans woman, and then word gets out, they are so afraid of what people will think of them, they automatically become defensive. Then they automatically claim, oh, I was tricked. And so they feel like the best thing that they can do is to eliminate anybody that can validate the fact that, no, this was a willing relationship. They came to me in a willing type of way. This was consensual. We agreed to do this together, but they are so afraid of what the black community will say about them. They feel like their only defense is to harm the person that could speak to the fact that, no, it's not what you think.
And I wouldn't say hit, I'm sorry for the word hit, I couldn't find the words to say, but it just makes it seem like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for to say, but
a target,
a target, you know, something. It's just, you know, it's a hurtful thing to even see.
So
It
what
is.
Dominique
so
said just
young
now-
and stuff.
What Dominique said just now, I thought about a couple things. When she said black men, you know, when they get outed or people find out, then that's their reaction. But, you know, on the flip end, and I'm not saying this is the case with this situation because I have no idea about this situation, but I know some girls who they love saying I deal with what they call the trade or DL people or boys who live that lifestyle. So it's like such a fine line with me. Like, I'm not sure where the lines get blurred at, because some people really, so I know girls who like those type of people.
But I'm sure they're not attracting nobody that they want to kill them.
Well, I'm not saying that.
You know, I'm saying set out to attract that type of person.
No, not a killer, but I'm talking the type of person that Dominique was referring to.
Yes.
Oh, those DL boys or those masculine boys or all that kind of stuff. It's people that kind of, a
lot of trans women do deal with a lot of men that's on the DL. You know, it's been that way for years.
But let's just take a look at the reason why a lot of trans women may go to those type of men. Because for the most part, if they try to talk to someone that identifies as gay, they're automatically shunned. They're shut down. Or if there's a gay man that may possibly be interested in being with a trans woman, they're ostracized by other gay men. They're called, oh, you're nasty. Why would you do something like that?
Why would you do something like that? How could you like a girl like her?
And so it is a human condition to want to be shown affection, to be loved, to be touched, to feel like you are desired. If that's the only place that you can find, not meaning any resemblance of that, then that's where you're going to go to.
And if somebody's showing you that affection.
Yes, because that's a human condition. Everybody wants that. And in my opinion, everybody deserves that. But,
would you accept that if it's only in private, if the person only wants to do it in private though?
But if you're getting nothing, for some people, something is better than nothing.
And I know girls that do accept that in private.
Right. So I'm saying, so if I only get it in private, then like going back to Dominique's standpoint, if somebody does hear about it or find out, then that's a whole nother situation that you might be forced to deal with that person later on down the road.
Right, but the thing about it is that we often engage in things that may be dangerous for us, but just in that moment, if that's what we want to feel, we're willing to take that chance. And then we have to think about the circumstances that push that person to that mindset.
Mm-hmm. But I do know a lot of girls that deal with straight men, and the straight man go out with them and all that kind of stuff like that. And it still be, it don't necessarily always be a man on the down low either. No. You know, it don't necessarily be a man on the down low. It always be some that go out with this girl, that have been seen with the girl. My niece, one of Portia's daughters, her boyfriend killed her, and they had been together for years. Wow. So you never know what kind of mind state that person is in.
And not all circumstances are the same, because I do know that there are some of us that's a challenge for them to see if they can get those type of guys. So that is a thing, and I'm not trying to pretend like all trans women are innocent, but let's just face the facts. If you get found out, you still don't have the right to take someone's life.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You still don't have the right to listen. If you can't handle the pressure of getting found out, then maybe you don't need to dip your foot in the lake. You need to just stick with what you know. But like I said, I'm not saying that all trans women are innocent. There are some that love that life. They don't want no gay man. They would prefer to be with the men that identify as straight, because they want to feel as close to a cisgendered woman as they can. Me personally, I would prefer to be with a gay man all day long, because then for me, there's no explanation of who I am. There's no explanation of what I'm going for. They get it. Yes, do you know what I mean? I would much prefer to be with a gay man, as opposed to trying to be with a man that only wants to use me for sex, or a man that I've got to, as they say, spill the beans to.
Yeah. Much like racism, though, this is a taught behavior. Growing up as a black man in my neighborhood and in my family, it wasn't cool being gay. I remember one of my cousins, he was a drug dealer, big time drug dealer. And he would always tell me, promise me you're not going to be gay, right? So it was this big thing that you couldn't be you could be anything else. But if you be gay, that's the worst thing in the world. That is the mentality of a lot of young black people, So he didn't have a problem giving me drugs to stand on the corner and sell. But he had a problem with me living my truth and being who I really was. And see, that's that thing in the black family that happens a lot, because they don't quite understand why a man can love the same sex. They don't never try to sit down and understand and see where somebody's mind coming from. Just like the little boy that they arrested his family that shaved gay in his head and was torturing this little boy on video. This is the torture people go through growing up. So it's hard being gay growing up. So we need to change the mindset. If we could just unlearn some of the stuff that we've learned growing up or coming up, and just show people that.
But the thing is, Trent, now I completely agree with that, but it's hard to change the mindset of 400 plus years of things that have been indoctrinated in your mind because of, blacks, even during slavery, they had to be the strongest slaves, the most powerful, and the weak ones they killed. So it's like black people, you had to be powerful, you had to be strong at all times. And that's just kind of carried on through the generations on to now. So showing a sign of weakness is just not the thing. And being gay back then and now for some black families is showing a sign of weakness.
And it's funny that, even Mercedes and Dominique say that, in this community, gay men are shunned for dating trans women. It's only in the black community that I see that happen.
Sure is. Because listen, to Chelsea Pearl just been with her husband, what y'all said.
Since I met him in 95, and from my understanding, she got him and he was straight at first. He was married.
Whoa. But
my understanding.
But let's just go back to that old adage that says that oppressed people tend to oppress others.
Mm-hmm.
So it could just be that okay, we've been oppressed for so many years, so let me find somebody else that I can pick on. Let me find somebody else that I can suppress from being great.
It's embedded in here, though. It's embedded in here.
I know, but
and then when the black trans girl get with the white boy, you see her go with that white boy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all want to be on your knees praying to God every week, but then you have no problem. But you have no problem with the lead singer of the choir being pregnant and she's unmarried.
Yeah. You know what? In the churches also taught gay people to hate themselves too.
Those are the worst.
The black churches. Let me tell you something. I don't subscribe to any of that no more. You know, like when I was growing up, it really did bother me a little bit at first.
Shout out to
I don't
Mercedes,
subscribe to any of it. Shout out to Mercedes, but I don't subscribe to that no more because I always say this to people: God made me in His image, and if I'm in His image, then I'm good enough. You know, I always say that.
So on to our next topic. So this is I had scrolled by this. This happened. You know, they always say I don't never have no tea in Houston. So this time I got some Houston tea, and it had tickled.
Houston.
It tickled me. It's always something going on in Florida, Atlanta, somewhere else. You know, child, but it's never some. You know, it be some stuff going on here.
Houston, we have a problem.
I don't be seeing it. But this time I saw it. So I'm gonna talk about it.
Tamika X.
Come on with it. Talk about it.
It ain't even Tamika X. Tamika X don't do nothing but sit in her house and sit on her live and cook chicken and stuff and talk noise and kiki and do her thing. Shout out to Tamika. But it's the show director at Hamburger Mirrors, Alexius Paris, and her best friend, Eternity Collins. And my thing is,
these pictures.
Would you? Now, to my knowledge, I always thought that they were best friends. And would y'all first of all, before you would go into this, would you fight your best friend?
No, God.
No.
Oh, Lord.
What you mean, physically?
Yeah.
No.
That ain't the best friend, right?
No, that ain't no friend.
I would not. I have never.
I've never thought about fighting a best friend, and even like Larry Darion Davenport is one of my. That's like my best friend. We fall out maybe 5 times a year, but nobody will ever know because it's just our thing, and then we go back to
how you fight your best friend. Okay, so I've only talked to one side. So allegedly, you know, they had like after hours and stuff at Eternity's house, and the topic was Alexis not booking them on the show, and Alexis has her reasons for when she do book them. So I guess allegedly Eternity was saying you book all these old girls, don't nobody want to see them. So she read everybody on the show, and even in her live, if you go to her live, which I just couldn't sit through all of that. So it's on YouTube. It's an hour long, but she was kind of like saying the same thing over and over, and you could see that you can see in the live. Hold on, let me see it. I got it. It's right here. You can see, there you go. You can see on the live, it's an hour long. You know, she says things over and over and over again. She even do say that Alexis don't book nobody at the club, and she booked the same people over and over. And she named like some girls here. She didn't say my name. She stayed clear of me because I tell her on the concert, you know, man, I don't do you like that. But Alexis said she said some things to Alexis, and she's supposed to allegedly had grabbed her. Alexis had made this post at like 4 a.m. in the morning and was saying how she's gonna get her back, and that Catholic Charities is paying her rent. Catholic Charities is a charity-based organization down here that helps people with their bills and all that kind of stuff, especially since the pandemic, and they would pay your rent up for months and all that kind of stuff like that. So I'm sure a lot of people around here got the hookup. So I'm glad she didn't sit there now. So I need to hook up, call Catholic Charities and tell them, can y'all spread me some coinage, you know? But she also sews and all that kind of stuff like that. But on the live, Eternity was saying that she grabbed Alexis, punched her in the head 3 times, and all this kind of stuff like that. But one thing that didn't sit well with me is when she made this remark.
And I hope you die. And I said it from my own mouth. I hope you quote and die. Bitch, you think you're losing weight, bitch. You gonna lose some more weight and you going over. And I said it from my own no, because she was stupid. She's stupid. So die. Die to me. You die to me. And I said it from my own mouth. Die. Alexis Paris, you are tired. You don't want nobody on the show that's better.
So
okay, so was she intoxicated?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so let's just start from there. You know, typically though, when we're intoxicated, we do things and we say things that, you know, I know that people say, you know, drunk minds speak so sober thoughts. Yeah. But sometimes there are some people that say some things that they never would say if they were sober. And I think that maybe I just think that sometimes in the heat of the moment, when you combine humans with alcohol, and let's not say there wasn't something else mixed in with the alcohol, you may say or do some things that you never would have allowed yourself to do or say in that moment. So I mean, so I don't know.
You get brave when you get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't. Go ahead.
And sometimes with them being best friends, and she feeling like Alexis is over a show, but not booking me, it might be some resentment and some jealousy up in there somewhere. Because y'all are doing the same type of thing, and your girlfriend isn't putting you on and connecting you around these people and doing shows so you can expand your horizon. So it's probably some jealousy up in there.
That's got to be what it is, because because you would expect your best friend to put you there. But if your best friend is looking out for her job and the way they run their business and all that kind of stuff, and what her audience is looking for, she can't put you there.
Right.
She put you there.
Right.
She can put you there when she can put you there.
Right. Go ahead. What were you saying, Trent?
Because she don't own the club, she's just over the show, and she got to do what her boss tell her to do. You know, they may see her perform and didn't like it. You know, don't put that on the show no more.
And as a show director, you got to do what you feel is gonna pack the audience.
And you know, they work only on Sundays, and so there was another show in the city that they did a brunch at on the same day. So you know, she felt like that kind of like didn't go well with her show, because they would do the same numbers that day on that night. And so she feel like the same people would come to them shows, or they wouldn't come to the show, you know. So she would just not put them on the show the day that they would work on that at that other club.
Other club, right?
Yeah,
which makes sense.
I don't know, you know.
I hate when people fall out and air your dirty secrets publicly.
Yes,
because it's just such a bad thing. I've never did that.
She said that she punched. Oh, she did say that she punched her mirror, and she went down. If you go to the video, she go downstairs and she showed a mirror that she said Alexis punched. Alexis said her hands are not cut. People have seen her, bought her food and everything. She did not do that, but she did call the police on Alexis, and Alexis
she called the police. I thought she beat the girl up.
She called the police too.
Why you call the police?
And she called the police.
Right.
Yeah. So
did Alexis admit to getting beat up?
No, Alexis did not. I mean, she said no. She did not do that. She said she was lying.
Yeah.
She felt entitled. I guess as a friend, she felt entitled to have to be on her show because she's over a show. But when you're dealing with people, I always say you expect nothing but appreciate everything. No one has to do anything for you. I don't care if it's your best friend. Shit, my own mammy didn't do nothing for me. And y'all talking about a best friend and a show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have plenty of friends that are show directors, and I don't bully them for no booking. My sister's a show director at a club. I ain't bullying her for no booking.
Right.
I'm going to Atlanta. I ain't bullying them for no booking. I'm going to who called me for the booking.
Right.
You know? So evidently,
because maybe go ahead. I'm sorry.
Evidently they don't want you over there.
That's what I was about to say. Everybody has standards of what they want to see on their show. Maybe you do not fit that standard of what they want on the show, or what you're delivering is not what they feel will appeal to their audience. Don't be offended. Maybe you should go and ask that person, what am I doing that's not appealing to you to why you're not booking me on your show? And then maybe
they booking fee too high.
Or maybe she was throwing her cape and it was mustard.
Oh, trend.
But look, I don't know, but I wouldn't fight. I wouldn't dare fight my best friend ever. You know.
Do you think it's coming back from that though?
So
no, I don't think there's no coming back from that. If it was me, I couldn't.
It's no coming back.
So you
when she would read her and say something about it, then she said, "But that's my sister. I'm not gonna read her. I love her." But then, there wouldn't be no coming back for me because you told me to die.
Yeah.
You told me to die, and that's why I don't fuck with nobody like that. No. We can't get down together. We can't get down. We can't do nothing together.
She was very clear, and I want her to die. Not she dead to me, but I want her to die.
Yeah, die. I want you to die.
You said you already losing weight. You already.
Yes.
That's too much. That's too much.
So shout out to Flame Monroe. Hey SK. But no, I ain't no coming back from none of that. Speaking of fighting, we're gonna move on down from Houston.
Coming back. Oh, never mind.
Come back what? From where?
Oh no, because you put up post. I thought you was gonna put up Trinity post that she tagged us in Earl's Day.
Oh.
So I'm trying to see if that relationship can come back.
No, I didn't even put that on the docket today. Shout out to Trinity.
Trinity don't mind.
No, she do not. No, she do not.
Mind, baby. Do you hear me?
And I don't even have it to bring it in right now, but we gonna go down in the area, but we gonna go to New Orleans.
Okay.
Paula Daphne Mosley and Ariana. Paula had asked Ariana to go get a wig for her Afro wig, and she said, I guess she asked her, can you go get this wig for me? She told her, yeah. And I guess the girl was lacking in getting the wig for her. So then she went on to say, I was going to go get you the wig, but, she gave her the address or wherever the wig was at. You can go and get the wig yourself. It's right here at Blase, this, that, and the third. So she was like, oh, my God, no, ma'am. Take that one down. Go to Paula post. Paula made a post. I'm so MF evil right now. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Should have followed my first mind and did what I planned to do in the first place. Never again. Okay? Oh, Paula. So, it was a wig. She told you where to get it from. So the girl had hit Paula up and told her, girl, I told you where it was at. You didn't have to go and do all of that. So she had said, you're not going off on me. That's not the one. But she said, you're not going off on me and nothing like that. Go back. And Paula told her, oh, there you go right there. I know you're not checking me, girl. I'll see you today. I don't do all of that. She said, you can see me whenever. I'll come to you if you like. So she told her I get off at 4, come to Carlos' house. The girl told her, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not going to nobody's house. You can come to me. So, okay. So Paula called her. Paula knew where the girl was at. Paula run up on her. Oh, she told her, please come over. I'm not reminding you. Paula goes over to this woman's house now, and at 4:10, she said, "Now leave that right there. Leave that right there, because you don't have to go back and dissect this." Paula calls her at 4:10. Did she text her? She told her, "I'm here." I said, "I guess the girls had sent her to call her back. They talked for 6 seconds. And 428, Paula said on site every time, period. So in between 410 and 428,
a lot went down.
A lot had went down during that time. And so this is what the girl had posted. I bet you won't come to anyone else's house again, Krusty the Clown, Junker, ugly dog face bitch. You now how your hair feel, whore. I guess the experience is that's that on you, whore. Who get mad and wants to fight someone because I wasn't able to go run an errand and pick up a wig for you? I'm not obligated to do a fucking thing for anyone. I bet you didn't leave my house the way you came. Now I don't throw and make subliminal posts, bitch. You got what the doctors prescribed for coming to my house and in my front door. You couldn't have thought it was gonna go any other way, bitch. Run up, get done up, and if you say it's on site every time you see me, be ready. So she made that post.
Those New Orleans kids carry.
They don't play. Do you hear me? So when she made this post, that's why I got all of the inboxes from, because she put it under there. Then she said how your hair feel, and then hater because you don't have a car because Paula did this.
Ooh. Paula.
Wow.
Paula was mad. Do you hear me?
Is this the one that was in Continental just a little while ago?
She said, no.
No.
And no, bitch.
Oh, this is a different one. Okay.
To purchase you no wig, you child shit went in. So she made a police report, and allegedly they picked up Paula on Saturday.
What they charging?
Oh wow!
They charging her with criminal damage to property and aggravated battery.
Oh my!
Now it is not that serious to get into it with your girlfriend over going to get a wig.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. When the people say that we be messy, you see how we put some over her picture. If we was messy, it would have not been there.
Right.
Shout out to Paul. Paula, why you do that? I'm disappointed.
Baby, over a wig, y'all.
Paula,
is this one of Q wigs?
No, this is an Afro wig. She wanted an Afro wig.
Y'all doing all this over an Afro wig to do Erykah Badu?
Look. Please don't forget about the large Afro wig.
Oh yeah, y'all like Bill Scott probably.
I'm like, wow.
Wow.
So evidently y'all was friends and stuff, and
you know what? So let me go.
Now you in jail over an Afro.
I'm sorry, because you make exceptions too when you be cheating in that pageant, crowning who you want to crown. Shut up, Snicker.
What's niggas say? Y'all do it. we make some exceptions for who, child? And right, she just got out. You know, so I really do hate that for Paula. But Paula, now come on now, Judge.
Because first off,
you can't be whooping the people about no wig.
Hold on. Girl, say how your head feel.
You said what?
Because if Paula whooped her, Paula wouldn't have bust out her windows on her car.
Yeah, I think it was the other way around, Trent, based off the post. But
wait, tell Liz, so she didn't drive over there? You ain't got no car? Somebody took her over there? Not somebody took her over there. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. No, girl, I'm not going to take you over here.
So at the point that somebody took her over there, they could have took her to get the wig.
No shade.
Because evidently was over there in that girl neighborhood.
No shade.
That's why you want
it. So she passed the wig store to go whoop the girl ass.
Allegedly.
Attempt.
Attempt. There you go. Attempt. I'm sorry. Attempt. Because the girl say how your head feel. Hey, daughter. It just don't make.
You know, and the thing is like. Well, see, I don't know the whole story. I'm just going based off of what I read right now. But if I have a car and you don't have a car, Chevelle, you can't make me schedule my day around you when you need a favor from me. if I'm not free or I can't do it, or I'm gonna get around to it when I have the time.
Yeah.
Or you go to
Yeah.
Uber, all these other types of things that you can do.
Yeah.
Baby. Well, evidently she didn't see fit for that. She got her a ride to come pick her up and take her over there. And
They gave me something else going on. It couldn't have been just about a wig.
Right, I was thinking the same thing. It had to be the disrespect and the prom. I don't know.
Thank you, Dallas. Because Dallas said, I respect y'all for not sharing mugshot. When we see our community doing things better, we need to recognize it. See, Dallas?
Selena, what you hear?
I was not gonna do that to her, but we was definitely gonna talk about it. We was definitely gonna talk about it.
Shout out to Paula. Paul, don't go to nobody else's house. You know, people can kill you. You go to their house and go in.
Baby,
they can kill
they
you.
sure can.
You know,
they sure can.
Can you imagine me coming to your house trying to fight you? You got home turf. You know what?
I have an advantage. Right, I have an advantage.
Mind you, I just saw on this movie that I'm watching with Octavia Spencer on Apple TV. The man tried to run to tell his friend that the police was coming to his house, and he went to the door, knocked on it, and the door blew him away. It wasn't even meant for you, Judge. See, don't go over folks' house. Somebody, I'm coming to tap you.
Right.
That right there is so middle school to me too. That's what my kids do in high school. They say, "Oh, I'll meet you at your house. I'll meet you at the bus stop." That's so childish.
Well, what you got? What you got, Selena?
Selena said she heard something different. She live in New Orleans.
That was now. Is that what that is, or now? Or what was that? You know, I'm just saying. You know, give us the just over here. Let us get it. Let us get it. So in New York City, Union Square last week, an exhibit called "See Injustice" was created by Chris Carnabucci. It's in New York City. It's displaying Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and John Lewis, and it's on display in Union Square until October 30th. I think that is absolutely beautiful, and I think it's amazing. Exactly. George Floyd's brother was there on hand for the unveiling of George's statue and everything. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So if y'all in New York, y'all go down there and take some pictures and stuff, and y'all post them and tag us in it so we can see how it looks.
I'm in New York Halloween weekend.
Oh, okay.
How long is there? How long is gonna be there?
October to October 30th.
All right, Neil, take some pictures.
Yes. Yeah, I love John Lewis because he's get into some good trouble. And see, that's what we be doing on this show. We get into some good trouble.
Yes. And we tell some good tea. But Daphne, a senior citizen, that's not cool to threaten your elders. Y'all are man. They damaged George's already. Are you serious?
Yeah, they did. I heard that.
I did not see that. I was looking at the stuff last night.
They gotta redo it.
You late MFs.
Yep. Okay. And wherever they had erected one of Emmett Till, they defaced that one too.
Y'all so late.
They did.
But Sam Houston statue still on 45. Sitting up.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, hey, Jeff.
They should have did a statue separate on the side of George's cock. They would have really been mad.
Okay.
That thing was huge.
Because I watched that video. I watched
it too, and I was impressed. I was.
Oh Lord.
George was serious about the job at hand.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I watched it too, Jeff.
You watched what?
I watched the video of George Floyd.
Doing what?
I wanted to see
banging some girl out.
And
send that to my inbox.
I don't have it anymore.
You can just Google it. You can probably just Google it.
I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
It's so funny because when I see porn with porn stars that have passed away, I can't watch them no more.
Oh no, girl! Send it to my inbox. I want to see it.
You didn't know that?
I do.
I want to see it. Who got it?
I do.
I ain't got it.
I can watch it.
Neil, you got it?
A good time.
No, I don't have it, but I remember seeing it.
Neil,
No,
do
I
you
don't
have
have
it?
it, but
Ago.
I didn't know.
no, it was
Send me where to,
no.
send me where to find it.
Shout out
Girl,
to Miss
go to
Black America,
Pornhub. I'm sure it's
Amaya.
on there.
Amaya
XT.
was our topic last week, and she's watching us this week.
The
So the
people
people love us. They're not
asking,
offended
where's
by what
Nicole?
we say.
Where's Nicole? Nicole
Shout
is
out to
Nicole is off
yeah,
tonight.
Nicole is off tonight. And shout out to Amaya Glamazon. I'm sorry, I saw you in here earlier just when you said you had knocked your girlfriend upside her head. Y'all give me like y'all twins. Y'all like grew up together and stuff like that. So and y'all still the best friends today. But yeah, girl, you can go on Pornhub or something like that, and
Who?
Maya and other babies, Zanaya.
Oh, Zanaya. Yeah, well, I thought when I first met them, I thought they were like.
I thought they was the same person
looked
for a
just
minute.
alike to me.
I thought they were the
They
same person for a
dragged
long
just
time.
alike too.
George had that Mack truck for Neil Small back. We're gonna go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Oh.
Say get out.
Brush my teeth every morning, spit it out. I go like this in the mirror, and I lean forward and I pause. And I say these words, pretty bitch.
When you're saying your desires and determination.
For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son. First, give it humble.
When you do your desires and determination.
First giving head to God. Oh, we said close. Come on. She said she ain't been to church. Because the last time you been to church. First giving God head. Don't do it. See the L is a woman like. Everybody said desire and determination. What did you say? First giving head.
She going to hell. First giving head to God.
I mean, but you know, if you got to give head to somebody, she said she gives head to the right person.
Neil, I ain't co-signing that deal.
I ain't co-signing that either. Mama said she could not get it together.
First giving.
First, I wanted to show my grandmother that so bad the other
day. She would have poured that whole oil out on you, girl.
Baby, but my grandmother ain't one of them kind of people that play nice to that, so I ain't play with it.
No, you can't do that with no old black woman.
Oh my God.
At all.
Oh my God. It is so hilarious. I'll tell you. Child, so we got to skip over the first time because we had already touched base on that. So we're going to move on to the next.
A friend who texted me also told me that her post was reported, and that's why I was taken down. She didn't take it down. It was reported.
Who, Trinity?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no. We was going to go look for that and pull that up, Joe.
Damn.
Girl, he got you.
Trinity, what did you say? Type it in the comments. What did you say?
That's it.
Give it to us, Trinity.
Shaka's what?
She looking real good these days. I saw Trinity at Continental, Trinity Chevalier, and she was done up. She had, her little work. It looked so good. But, I don't think she cared for me that much. We stood in front of each other and didn't say one word, girl. We looked through each other like we had never seen each other before. You hear me? Listen, when I was coming up the aisle at Continental at the Vic, I had to stand in front of her where she was sitting at and wait on people to come by. Girl, turned my head and she touched that is so sick. Shot out to the Trinity.
The shade.
Yeah, we can all be adults about the situation.
Let me tell you.
Girl,
Of
like
all
we
the
never
years,
met.
of all the years I've known Trinity, Trinity has been consistently the same person to me.
What's that person? And what's that person?
No, I mean she's consistently herself. And then we have a different.
She don't like Benny.
She don't like. Well, yeah,
she's been consistent with that.
She's been very consistent and been very vocal about it. She's making she don't hide about that at all.
Are you gonna go back as a former, or you just gonna say forget it?
Y'all not gonna discuss the what they said. Y'all not gonna discuss how POV was wish the same thing.
How you doing?
How you doing? Well, no, get your judge. No, we're not.
Dominique, somebody sent you the video.
Somebody sent you the video, Dominique. We don't want you to
okay, good, girl. Well, let's come on with it. They sent it to my inbox?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till we tune out. Just in case I want to take my bra off.
So listen, I came across a video a while back that this guy had made. I guess it was him and his son. It might have been him and his nephew or something like that. I'm gonna play it for you. Then we're gonna come back and talk about something. Because I had saw that and somebody had asked the question, what is deemed too much affection for your kids? Or your nephews or whatever.
So he was licking, not kissing, right?
Oh, play it again.
You know, little kids, you kind of kiss them all the time, but he was licking. See,
and your tongue ain't the licking type of tongue that you just.
See, that's the type of tongue. That's the type of tongue that I want.
Hello, somebody. I'm with you, Neil.
Where you want them to put that tongue?
Oh, anywhere you want.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Right in the center of the garage. Trinity said, and is.
Yeah.
So beautiful, though.
I think that that was just a little too much. That was very.
Yeah, the tongue is inappropriate to me because I mean I know a lot of people that kiss kiss kids, but the tongue is too much.
Yes, and I should have, and I didn't think that I was. I forgot that we were talking about this. I went on Tracy Ellis. I follow Tracy Ellis on Instagram, and she was playing with her, and she was playing with her niece, and she said, and she was telling her, "I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek, okay?" And so she kissed her on the cheek, and the little girl laughed, and she said, "Now you're gonna kiss me on the cheek," and she did like this, and the girl was looking at her like, "I ain't." but then she said, "So you're not gonna kiss me on the cheek?" So then she did it, but that's playful. That right there, what we just saw. That's out of line. That's out of line.
That's way out of line.
Yeah,
that's something that child don't even understand too, like that kind of affection. Don't do that.
I don't like none of that.
Where was that video? Where were they located? Because I'm trying to find somewhere to go
believe
tomorrow.
the children are our future.
I'm trying to find somewhere to go tomorrow.
I don't know.
Neil, you be round enough boys to get you some tongue now.
I know, but I like something new. This all used pieces. I want some new cars.
Oh,
these are old used cars parked in this garage. I need a new car.
You want?
Not slightly used.
You almost made me spit all over my computer.
You're so hard, man. You want some new car,
New car, baby.
Some 2022s.
Some V8s in them, baby.
Yeah, baby. Oh, they got something out there now. Look, what do you do when you have two friends, you all hang in a group of 6 together, who clearly don't get along, and the friend you are closest to wants you to choose between them?
So I'm too old to be choosing friends. What I said on one end. In my mind, I think most people always have a friend who they rather do stuff with than the other.
And the relationship is different.
But you like to say, "Oh, I don't pick sides," but you still rank your friends and who you like. If I say, if all three of y'all ask me to do something, I'm like, okay, who I want to do something with first, second, last. So
that's just very middle schoolish behavior to me.
Yes.
That's how pick. Or either you're going to be friends with Amy or you're going to be friends with me. No, don't ask me to pick because you may be on the losing end of the stick because I'm going to feel like you're too immature to be friends with me. If this is the type of ultimatum you're going to give me as a friend, because it's so interesting that this becomes the topic because I was talking to some ex-employees of mine. And they were both in a mutual friend's wedding. And so they had a friend that the bride did not like. And so they all went out to a club together to have fun, to celebrate the girl getting married. So she ends up telling them, if you guys continue to be friends with her, you can't be at my wedding. And she put them out the wedding. Because they would not stop being friends with this girl. And I was just like, how childish is that?
So now she done lost some friends because you done put me out the wedding. So now you out the group.
She specifically said to them, I don't like my friends having other friends. And I was like, okay, so when the girls were telling me, I said, so y'all can't have other friends, but she can?
She too territorial.
There, and I do know some. I do have some friends who, if we are friends and I meet and they introduce me to somebody, I can't be friends with that person and us hang out without the person who introduced us. Like you do have territorial friends, and they want. I know somebody like that. I know a couple people like that.
I've never been territorial. I've never cared who my friends hang out with. People get to hang out with more than just your ass. It's other people they want to. Like you said, you have different friends for different things.
Yeah. Because maybe I might want to do something with this person that I know you don't like to do.
Right.
So why am I going to ask you to go here and knowing that's not your judge?
Yeah. My best friend don't do nothing. She don't smoke. She don't drink. She don't do nothing. And she go to bed at 8:00 p.m. every night. See, I have to hang with other people too. Monica. See.
She a business owner.
See, Monica, she don't do none of those things. But see, I would hang out with Monica in Brazil though.
That's why she go with Naisha.
You talking about Monica Dupree?
Yeah.
You know something?
The one that I met in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
No.
But listen, I have
never been to deal with them.
Have I done what?
I've never been with them, but I would go with Monica though.
Have you, Chevelle? I want to go because
I don't want to go with them
over there.
I want to go. I just don't want to go with them.
You don't want to go with them.
The men.
And I love Naisha. One of them. I love Naisha. That's my sister. I love Siobhan. I love Monica. I just don't want to go with them.
Right.
I understand that.
Is Naisha top or bottom? Is she on here?
Oh my
God.
Wait a minute, what happened?
What might she be doing over there?
I don't know what they be doing over there. I just don't want to go with them, okay?
I do want to go to Brazil though. I want to go like really badly because I feel like I'm just gonna have so much
okay, Neil, I will go with you.
So
me too. I'll go with you too, Neil.
Because I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna let it loose and I'm gonna let it
Me too.
And then before I leave Brazil, I'm gonna go to that statue of Christ and repent for all my sins.
Babe, please don't take nobody with you. Go by yourself. Because
I know you.
To get you
a good round.
And look, I'm gonna go with Raheem too. Raheem the porn star. I go with him too.
Oh,
your man be picking Siobhan up and carrying her and stuff.
Baby, all the ultimate women down there. Do you hear me? So
I'm telling you.
But I just don't. So how would y'all feel if your friend started dating an ex of yours and it's been over 5 years?
Okay, over 5 years.
Yeah, if it's been over 5 years, I say 2 to 5. Well, 5 because 2 still. I think I don't know. I say 5 years.
It would be tricky for me because I've been I have an open and stabbing relationship with one person for almost 20 years, but we do other stuff. But all my little side pieces are still my pieces. So you can't date.
But do anybody know that they're your side pieces?
Yeah, they all be at my car set together.
Well, sometimes your relationships are different than other people's, nigga.
I know because I be telling people, okay, after 2 o'clock, it's time to go. But then I'm like, you stay. It's time to go.
Wait, somebody said R.I.P. Aaliyah Dupree from Memphis. Our prayers are with her immediate family and friends and members.
Oh wow!
I don't know who that is. But
me either.
She's a girl lives in Memphis. She just passed today battling with cancer. So rest in peace to Aaliyah.
God rest her soul.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, my condolences to all her family and friends that tune in to hear my condolences to y'all.
Yes.
It's always sad to see people leave so young in life,
Oh, she was a young girl?
Really young, yeah. I think 30 or 31.
Oh, very young.
Yeah, but I don't.
But
I don't know if I care if my friend dated my ex or anything like that. Yeah, they're your ex for a reason, If they want to go through that crazy shit I went through, go through it.
But y'all hung out together with them and stuff?
I don't care. Chances are they might be doing it behind your back anyway.
Okay, so I would say this. After 5 years, yeah. If me and the child don't even speak, but see, it's sometimes it's a difference with me because I would feel some type of way, but I deal with that myself because I shouldn't be that way, and I know that, but I know I have this feeling, so I'll be like, but I'll accept it, because that's the wrong thing for me to do. I wouldn't voice the opinion to them about it. But I eventually get over it because it's been 5 years and I know I'm not going to go back to that. So,
but 5 years is a long time.
It depends on if you still have a relationship
that
with that person.
That is such a long time. For me, I just guess that, I just kind of have this philosophy that nobody ever belongs to me ever anyway. And so once we split, if I say when me and Nathan was together, and if you know how much I knew how much you thought Nathan was sexy, but if Nathan had said no, but listen, here's the thing: if Nathan had said, you know what, I have determined that me and Chevelle have a better connection than me and you, I can't be mad at you for that. I can't be mad at you because he's more attracted to you than me. I guess I'm just weird that way that
that's not weird.
I just have to realize that most situations that we encounter in life are mostly temporary anyway, or they can change at any moment. And I have no ownership of anybody, just like nobody has ownership of me either. And if that person, or if I decide I want to go a different direction, I cannot fault you for that, because in any other part of life, we're allowed to change our mind when we decide what's better for us. So why can it not be that way when it comes to romantic situations? So I can't. So if somebody that's with me wants to be with you over me, I can't be mad at you, and I can't be mad at that person, because in that moment, I just wasn't what was right for that person. And I can't make that choice for that person.
Corrupt saying that. See, I'm an Aries too, but I would feel some type of way at the beginning, but like I said, I would get over it. I would deal with it myself and be like, child, you really can't be like this, Chevelle. I will talk to myself about it, trust me.
Okay.
You know, I would not let it affect me and my friends' relationship because we're not together no more. I know we're not gonna go back. It's just the fact that I see y'all together, and I think that's what kind of like would get to me.
But 5 years is a long time. Like you should.
That's
it really is. And I say that because the relationships that I have had, I still am friends with those guys. You know, so that's why I say that for me. But you know, I wouldn't dare try to sabotage their relationship or not be their friend. You know, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all.
What if?
Well, that don't mean. But that don't mean I'm not gonna fuck them if it happened, because y'all it was mine first.
Yeah, but you know what?
I ain't doing that either.
You know, maybe Trent was me and Trent friends, and he dated somebody, and God sent his ex to me through Trent.
Oh my God, you sound like Miss Thing on the Housewives that date her granddaddy. That married to her granddaddy.
She got that money in the family, baby.
Somebody say, I think it's a respect level, and once again, depending on the situation, on the relationship that you have had, but after 5 years, child, let it go. Yeah. But I had a standing relationship with somebody that just wouldn't let it go, period. So we were always was done. So, okay, how would you feel if you date? Your date started doing OnlyFans without your knowledge.
What type of content?
What type of content? Okay.
With other people? Are they just playing with toys? Or what are they doing?
They're doing all of it.
If they're doing it with other people, we have a problem.
Yeah.
We have a problem. If you're doing now, okay.
But even if they was doing it by themselves, you wouldn't have a problem.
No, not necessarily. Because if we had a faithful relationship and there was somebody that I really trusted and there was nothing going on.
But if you trusted them, they would tell you, okay, I'm gonna do OnlyFans.
Oh well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, so why would they have
So you're saying that they have it behind your back. They have
but they do and then your girlfriend say, "Girl, did you see this on?"
Well then that's a problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
Shut up.
That's a problem.
What the hell kind of biscuit in the video?
Oh yeah, that is a problem. Because why are you hiding it from me?
You know, I know some people who. Never mind. I just know some people that has happened to them. And if we are two bottoms that's getting together, and
you two what?
I'm like saying if two people are bottoms,
but now what is you talking about?
The person who I knew who did it, like their boyfriend was doing it because like they were both
What's
bottoms.
Their names? I want to put a face with this conversation.
Oh well, no, it's not people that you would know.
Okay,
but one of them was doing OnlyFans, and it was like the other person found out, and it was a mess. He was doing OnlyFans with a mask on.
So they would.
You say that you why they just can't be two men together? Because somebody doing something, but the other one's making money.
That's the thing with relationships. Two bottoms, they don't want to see their bottom get fucked by somebody else. Two tops can
What's
bring
up,
somebody
in.
Okay. Okay, so if they're two bottoms together, so what are you saying, that they're not having any type of sexual interaction?
Because they haven't stopped it.
What are they doing? Scissoring?
Well, they are, but it's like I can only suck and jack so many times.
They're not supposed to be together no way. They're not
I'm sure they're not together today.
They are not together today.
They're not equally yoked, so they have to get equally fucked.
Yes.
So they were sexually incompatible, but they wanted to try to be together.
Yeah,
but I'm sure they had sex all the time. When they had sex, and that's why they got together.
It's one of those things where, like, oh, if we both have, we both like each other. We go out on a couple of days. That's why I'm so adamant about having people and having sex on the first time you go out.
Period.
Have sex. Get that.
Oh, SK say I know a couple that are two bottles and they have been married for 6 years because they got a formula.
They got a double ended deal.
And, wait. SK, answer me this. Are they white? Answer me that. Because I know a couple that look like two bottles. I know a couple that look like it and should be.
But are they versatile bottoms though? Are they versatile bottoms?
I know what they got.
He said no, they're not white. He said no, they're not white.
Wait, I also know two tops that are married and they have been together. That's what they say too.
Yeah, two.
Well, sex don't always be the
it's black and Hispanic.
But there's an understanding somewhere, and somebody's getting something from somewhere.
Cause somebody not a total bottom, and somebody not a total top. No. Somebody not total.
That's
something.
Right.
And you know,
these days, what are people still putting titles on it?
Oh my God! Just
just do it. Yeah.
Go in the room and whatever happens, happens. If that's what you feel like getting do tonight, okay, make sure you're ready.
Whatever you feel like doing, just do.
Yeah. If you want, speaking of OnlyFans, y'all, if y'all want to see a really good couple on OnlyFans, Andre Johnson and DeJuan will give you life. Shout out to them. That's the sexiest couple I've ever seen in my life. And they go in on the video.
Have I seen send
it to my inbox.
You might as well send that to the group.
Send it to the inbox, Trent.
Oh, like
I gotta find it again.
Well, SK
about love and sex. See,
so you have a subscription, Trent?
I used to, but I unsubscribed because I got.
Okay, we'll find it and send it to the group's inbox. We need to evaluate the situation.
I'm telling you, they gorgeous people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. SK, if they looking for a throuple, you tell them to call me because I'll be the middle woman.
I done beat so hard watching it.
Oh,
oh my God!
So you done with them?
Make sure you put their name in the group chat.
I will.
Yeah, we need to see what they're talking about. And SK, and if they looking for a throuple, I need to be the middle woman. I don't care what it is. I'm sure we're gonna make it work just like they making it work. Okay,
baby.
Okay, so listen. If you allow someone to stay with you or invite them for them over for a night or two, you find out they're making content in your home for OnlyFans. What do you do?
So you put a mask on and you join in.
See?
Oh my God! You just look up and you see your bedroom.
In your bedroom?
Your bathroom, your bedroom.
Yeah. That's why I have 2 bedrooms. I stay alone, but I have 2 bedrooms. So I have a champagne room.
What happened in the champagne room?
Anything happens in the champagne room.
Nigga D, I just like I get a cut. But Ron saying he gonna put him out. Ron, now out of all people, you should be joining in.
You sure is. Ron, shout out to Ron. Ron used to go with my
First
son.
off,
Ron got one of the biggest cocks I ever seen in a
baby. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh wait, no, wait. Let me tell.
That's it.
Shout out to Ron. When you coming to town, Jeff?
I walk around with.
Well, you know, the thing is, just like somebody posted.
And don't y'all go getting the friending him up and stuff. Okay.
When we play spades or trunk and it's for money, the house always gets a cut. So the house gonna have to get a cut off the OnlyFans too.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
All right.
But I'm a join though. I'm a join.
I'm not joining.
Put a mask on though.
I'm not joining. What I will do is when they say cut, I'm a fluff and do all the stuff behind the scenes. You know, I'm gonna do that when the child gets tired. I'm gonna join in, and then they gonna start press play. Then they gonna jump back in. That's what I'm gonna do.
Y'all probably saw me on somebody's OnlyFans with a mask on before.
Oh my! What? And on that note, we're gonna go to a commercial break, y'all.
Yeah. Were you getting pounded?
Wait.
You said what?
What?
Were you getting pounded?
Oh,
I was I'm not getting.
Man.
I'm not getting pounded on video.
Oh no!
We'll be right back.
I'm not gonna tell you again. Sit back. Sit back. Stormy. Girl, sit back. But
That's cushy lash.
What is it?
Cushy lash.
Have 30-minute lunch. Let me get a little nice little amount. Oh shit! Oh! I'm fired. Oh shit! I'm fired.
Store-bought enemas often contain harsh chemicals that can irritate the lining of your rectum, leading to increased risk for STI transmission as well as increased cramping. Who wants that? But the delivery device is really awesome in a pinch. Dump out the solution, rinse the bottle, refill with lukewarm water so you don't burn yourself, make sure the tip is well lubricated, insert, repeat until you're clear. The more you know.
Clean off in your ass, fellas. Okay? Twerk on your towel. I don't care how you gonna do it.
Some of them motherfuckers got mad shit. I'm just trying to make a little money, make a couple dollars. $40. $40 pussy. $40. $40. $40. Damn.
Child.
Because they gotta move.
Did she say $40?
She got her coochie away for $40. But wait, Miss Dana sat up in there and took her nap because she ain't had no calls. And she woke up, baby. It was 8 o'clock.
Girl, she had went to sleep.
Girl, oh my God. That was a Kiki.
That was funny.
Child, so look, y'all, you know, of course, it was pageants and all that stuff going on this weekend and all across the nation and this, that, and the third. We got, oh Lord, Jesus, that's a lot of stuff, huh?
We about to talk about pageants.
Yeah, child. Oh Lord, this weekend they had child to who?
Trinity
who?
Chevalier.
Shout out Trinity. Over the weekend, they had the 45th Miss Florida pageant, and the winner was Melanie Von Cruz. She won for the Miss, and for Supreme, that was Kelly Anderson. And for Mr. Gustavo Rivers, and for the Plus, Velvet Lenore. Now, congratulations to those individuals on winning. I'm so happy to see, though, that Kelly Anderson is back, though, because I used to be a really big fan of Kelly Anderson's. She used to compete for Continental back in the early 90s, and she was beautiful. She still is beautiful. But, baby, I used to love me some Kelly Anderson, and she is gorgeous. I never met her before. I've always been a fan. And so it's good to see her back in the fold of things.
Which division she win?
But look at Miss Continental, baby. That's Miss Continental tipping. Miss Continental look like Miss Universe about it. Oh, baby, Miss Continental. Y'all, shout out to Juliana Riviera, Miss Continental.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, call me, Ron.
Also,
what you say, Neil?
What Miss Florida? I just sent you pictures earlier, but I gotta get a shot, of course, to Giselle Barbie Royale, who was at Miss Florida. That's my queen, the royal queen.
Shout out to Giselle.
Shout out to Giselle.
And she's a former Miss Florida, and she came back this year and she performed and she did her thing and made her money.
She looks beautiful. Chantel.
She gave that title back.
Yeah, she did. But things happen.
She sure did.
Yeah, she told them to suck it.
Yes, she did. Neil can't talk about that. But here come a butt.
Well, you said what?
Here come a butt. What, Neil?
No, I'm saying when you give something back, you still have won it, and you always.
So why did you go back?
Because things have changed, relationships changed. The same way, Alexis.
No, you gave it back.
No, she's.
That means you weren't feeling them. Now, okay, but that still that don't give you. You gave it back.
Giselle is a former Miss Florida 2018.
Oh my God, Neil, there you go with that. But you gave it back. That means you want to be bothered with them. They might apologize and all that kind of stuff like that. But still, you gave it back. So why did you want to go back? That's like if I gave back US of A. Why would I go back to Miss US of A to do the walks and all that kind of stuff? I gave it back
because maybe they rectified the situation, but
we probably did, but I still gave it back.
But she is still. It doesn't. Even if she gave it back and never went back, she's
okay. When you gave it back publicly, you should tell us why you went back publicly and about the rectifying of the situation. How about that? So we can get an understanding.
It was a money issue.
Oh yeah, Nika said so it was a money issue. Okay, so it was publicly known that it was a money issue. So once you got your money,
the money issue
once you got your money. You should have said they rectified the situation. I'll be back.
Yes. Well, that's what he was there.
Because soon as Randall give me my money that they had raised for me when I was sick, then everything will be all right. I'll start reading at Renaissance. No tea.
Well, you said who?
Randall.
Oh,
and Renaissance.
What?
Yeah, so when they rectify the situation, then we'll talk about it. So do y'all think that a judge should go live at a pageant while they judging?
Of course not.
No.
Because that means you are definitely not paying attention if you record.
No, not paying attention.
Well, it was a judge that went live at a pageant that they held this weekend. I had the pictures and stuff, but that was to do that. That was a need to question. So y'all said, of course not. But shout out to Glamour City Pageants. The winners was Tigger Sanchez. Tigger Sanchez had won for the Mister, and it was 1, 2,
Roman
3, 4.
Did it too. I didn't know Roman did it.
Roman did it. Those were the plus contestants.
Ooh.
No, that's the Miss contestants.
Mm-hmm. That was the Miss contestants?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. The Miss contestants. I'm sorry. Those were the Miss contestants, and that's the court. Lady Q-Tip Chanel won for the Miss. Nubian Black Valentino won for the Mister. And the Miss New was Ambrielle Fierce. Ambrielle Fierce is not from where they at, but she's a pretty newcomer girl. And the Lady Q-Tip Chanel is a cis woman that won for the Miss. Yes. So shout out to the Lady Q-Tip. I'm not sure.
Q-Tip is like, I know her. She's a really awesome person too. She's a really nice girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Q-Tip on there. She pretty over there on the end.
You must got some good drag, baby. Come on, Q-Tip.
Yes.
But who is Nubian Black Valentino, child? I see some other pictures of him. Shout out to Nubian Black. Hey, Nubian Jack.
Nubian body too, baby. He body
Ooh,
down.
yes, he is. Lord, honey, have mercy. Yes. I got too much stuff in the gym. So, the Mr. Miss and Plush Glamorous listing came out. The Miss, Mr. Glamorous, let's go there. Mr. Glamorous, that's coming up. Yeah.
Okay.
And these are the contestants for the Mr. Honoring DLD. So we got Roman Black, Monty St. James. Oh, Calvin Sinclair coming back. Antonio Edwards.
Based off this list, who your top three?
This is my first time looking at the list. Actually, like I put it in, but I didn't even know Savion Sanchez, Andrew Devereaux.
So I got to get my top three.
Bobby in the pageant. Child.
So I'm gonna go with my top three.
Okay.
And it's just my top three. I'm gonna say Antonio Edwards. I'm gonna say Savion Sanchez. And I'm gonna say Roman. Those are my top three.
Okay. I'm not gonna say my top three on none of these.
You just never know though, because that night can yield some totally different results.
But you got to understand too that this is presentation, form aware, and talent, solo talent.
I'm just saying who my top three. We
understand. So when because when I had done my top five, my top four for the Miss, people were saying, no.
Let's go to the Miss. I mean to the plus.
No, well, yeah, let's go to the Miss. And now the list is out for the Miss. Janet Andrews, Portia Paris, Sapphire Nicole, Trinity Bonet, Sasha Colby, Roxy Andrews, Crystal Cassadine, Alicia Lee DeWishes, Katya Tension, Michelle Royale, Cassandra Hilton, Aaliyah Douglas Martinez, Lindsay K. Taylor, Calypso, Jade Embers, Zanae Dollings, Gia Stevens, Trinicia Sanchez, April Rishin, and Amalara Sophia.
I'll be at that page, and I'm going to see that. I don't care what I'm doing.
So,
I have a top four. I don't have a top five.
Okay, so my top three.
Are we changing?
Go back.
Okay, so I have two former queens running. Trinicia and Sapphire, my old queens, and Trinity. But I do think that Trinity Bonet, Sasha Colby, and Roxy will be top three.
Okay. I know that's why SK, I'm rooting for whoever's the thickest. So I won't let my top five be known, but yeah. And then also the registration went up on October 1st for Plush. There are a lot of contestants. It closed the other day. And so we have Miss Glamorous Plush. I love the name. July 12th, 2022, $5,000 in cash. And you must weigh over 225 pounds. Big Top Circus is the theme for presentation. So I can't wait till the list come out for that. Y'all gonna be surprised at who's all entering for that. But then there came a post by Nikki Diamond Simone. Shout out to Nikki. Why is there some pageants that have multiple divisions like to give less prize money to the Plus, Elite, Classic, and Mr. divisions? Is truly a form of discrimination. I totally agree that it really is, Nikki. And even when I was Universal Latino, shout out to my Universal Latino US of A family that's coming up. Their pageant is also coming up next week in DC. When I won Universal Latina, I want y'all to know I only won $500.
What?
$500. Good thing I did the pageant out of my closet, and they paid for a ticket, so I really didn't lose any money. But I only won $500, and on one of the bookings, me and Sasha Valentino won the pageant together, and we were going to Puerto Rico. They told me, of course, then the fee for the queen was $250. They told me they wanted to pay me $150 or something like that. And No, we're not doing that. And I told them, they said, well, you the queen. Exactly. And my fee is this for this particular booking. So you're not going to dumb down my fee for whatever reason that you may want to. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be better than my sister on the show. True T. And I'm not putting her doing this and that, but you're going to pay me what I'm worth. And I have to take this is what I'm allotted. You're going to give me what I'm allotted. If not, I'm not coming. Well, your tickets paid for. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And needless to say, a good thing I got my money. And then when we get there, we get to this particular booking and nobody shows up. And we had to drive 2 hours from San Juan. And so she trying to tell us, well, it's okay. Boom, it's all right. We're going to make it. No, we're not. I want my money because I came to this booking. I came. I'm here. It's not my fault that nobody's here and y'all didn't promote the show or whatever the case may be. Run me my money.
Wow.
So I totally think that, you know, and I always hear that people love to go to the plus pages because the plus girls turn it out and this, that, and the other. I love that. So why don't they give the respect to the plus girls, the misters, the elites, and all of them? Because they put the same time and effort into their packages and everything that they do like everybody else do. What makes the small girl so special?
Well, if as a competitor, if you decide to choose to run for the plus pageant, and you know the plus pageant gonna give you $3,000 that night, and the miss gonna give you $6,000 that night, so it's already a difference. And then as you reign, you can't expect your booking fee to be the same because your prize package was not the same.
No, but it's stated that the booking fee is the same. It's stated that the booking fee is the same. It's not stated that the booking fee is going to be different if the queen comes. No. That's in the contract. When I signed the contract said each booking would be $250.
I'm talking about in general. I'm not worried like.
But if it's in the contract, if it's in the contract, then there shouldn't be a problem with giving me my money because it's in the contract. Now, if I ran for the pageant and it's still like the pageant, like I said, was $500, and because she did the pageant that night too, and I'm sure that she won probably like $4,000. But I did the pageant because they asked me to do the pageant. I didn't have to pay anything. It's to my sponsor.
No matter what people want to say, it's still a pecking order for everything, and the pecking order is the miss is the supreme. Now, the Mr. and the plus queen and elite, all that can come further, but the miss is the supreme.
But according to whose standards?
Everybody who own the pageant, everybody that own the pageant standards.
Okay, so then that means that needs to change because I already have an issue with the way that we operate as a community because we already operate from a very superficial place to begin with. And you cannot tell me that I'm going to be at a show. Let's say that I'm Miss US of A and Chevelle is Miss US of A at large. I'm not about to perform Chevelle in any way or form. She's about to wear me out. So I just feel like if you're going to have multiple divisions, they all need to be equal. Because if you're not going to treat them all equally, then let everybody compete in one division and let the cards fall as they may. Because this is the issue with our community. Because we always want to talk about equality, but we don't want to treat the people within our own community with the same equality that we're expecting everybody else to treat us with. So if we're going to preach this and if we're going to expect this, then we've got to be the example of what we're expecting other people to show us. Mm-hmm. We cannot continue to do that because let's just state facts. Let's state facts. Let's take US of A and US of A at large. Let's just say that. There's no difference in the people that come and support and pack the building out. Mm-hmm. So why can't my prize package be the same as what you're paying these other people?
Exactly.
Because when you do that, because this is what you're doing, when you do that, when you say, we're going to pay the Miss this, we're going to pay the Mr. this, we're going to pay the plus queen this, and we're going to pay the elite, the classic queen this. You're saying that you're ranking them in order of importance.
That's how I feel. And that's how I felt they were doing to me when we went to Puerto Rico. But my contract stated that my pay is $250. That's what I want. Don't tell me that you're going to give me this and that's what I'm supposed to say. No, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. Because now you're making me feel like she's more important than me. If that's the case, I'm not coming. If you can't give me what my contract state, then I can't come. But I think it's totally up to the girl and it's up to the contestants to stand up and say how they feel. That goes to what we was talking about a couple of weeks ago about the emails. Email these pageant promoters and tell them how you feel, because won't nothing change if y'all don't stand up and say something. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to say something. And it just can't be one person. It needs to be a plethora of people, because they need to know that this is why we're not coming, because these are the changes that need to be made. Roderick, I'm on my podcast. That's because, you know, they need to know, because if they don't hear it from them, they won't never find out. If they hear from somebody that's in the system, they think that that's only them talking. So y'all need to stand up. Y'all need to stand up as contestants and don't come. And on that note, we're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Wait, what?
Oh, so
what?
You did. So you're not getting paid the same thing as Miss Continental, but you ran for Miss Continental Plus.
No, the pay is equal. The pay is equal. It's the prize money that's different.
That's what I'm saying. The prize package is different.
Yeah.
The prize package is different, but you went into it knowing that it's different. You go into things knowing it's different.
I said that. You go into that knowing you're different. That's why you do it. But if you continue, if you don't say anything, because the problem that I have was when they had the price change. But if contestants feel like they're not getting their just due in prize money, that's what I'm saying to them. They need to speak up. Because if they don't speak up,
they're not going to speak up because they want to win the title. That's like, oh.
But that's on them then.
Before you won the pageant, did you speak up about, oh, I need to win what Miss Continental's winning? Because people want to win the title. So it's that's true. That's unfair to contestants need to speak up because they want to win the title.
Right.
But I've always said, and that's why I don't do Miss Across the Street. That's why I don't do Miss Backyard. That's why I don't do that. I do pageants that I want to be, so I don't worry about the prize package. I worry about the name that it has, the prestige of the title. That's why I don't just do pageants, because that's why I don't choose to do such and such because, oh girl, you should go do this. No, I do what I feel like I want to do, because I know that what I spent, I'm not going to get back in prize money. So I don't really care about the prize money. I want the title, and I want the title. I want the name, and I want to be able to show you what I could do as that queen.
And add it to your resume.
And add it to my resume.
And add it to your resume. But you know, but let's just be very cautious in that we make sure that people don't think we're targeting any particular system.
No, we're not.
Because we don't want people to think that we're targeting any particular system. But just because that's been the norm doesn't necessarily mean that it's right. Because, but the thing about it is, just like Chevelle said, some people compete not necessarily because because let's just face the facts. You never even get back what you put in it to win the pageant.
Ever.
And so, but you do it because as a entertainer, you're doing it because it adds to your resume. And then in the long run, in the big scheme of things, it will pay off for you in the big scheme of things. That's why I'm very
particular about pageants that I do. I just don't do anything to say that I want a bunch of pageants. But on
the same hand, that does not mean that it's not an issue that does not need to be addressed. And it does not need to be brought up to people who own contests.
A lot of people, I feel, based off my friends who have won Continental, EOY, all these pageants, they don't even know the prize package they win.
Right, because they want to be the contest.
So they want the title, and after they win, Then they start talking about, oh, I got this amount, but this person got this amount.
Yeah.
No, bitch, you just want the title. So be satisfied with the title.
But guess what? That's how I was with Continental. I knew what Miss Continental was getting. I knew what I was getting, but I wanted to be Continental. But I made my reign so sickening that whatever he did for Miss Continental, he did for me too. So now we're gonna take a commercial break, and we will be right back. And we are back. We want to thank y'all for joining us this week for Our Point of View. We hope that y'all had a good time. And don't forget, I didn't say earlier, but you need to click like, click share, and go to YouTube and join and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube. We need those subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed to Chevelle Brooks 75, even if you watch it on Facebook, just do that for me and go do that for us and go to Chevelle Brooks 75 and hit that subscribe button, because we don't know if we're gonna be able to be here this long, and we would love to just move to strictly YouTube. So please go and click subscribe.
I was waiting I wanted Nicole to come on tonight because I wanted to talk to Nicole about her and Deasia and who's the hardest working girl in the city. I couldn't get to that. So we're gonna talk about that next week because
oh my God, we need to find out who is the hardest working girl in Atlanta. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yes.
So we need to talk about who is the hardest working girl in Atlanta. But if y'all want to subscribe with us here on Our Point of View, you can advertise yourself, your business, whatever you got going on. Please subscribe to us, and thank you for the subscribers that have the sponsors that have subscribed with us and promote with us at Our Point of View. We do the flyers and videos every week. So if you want to advertise your business or whatever, please advertise with us here at Our Point of View. We are here weekly every Wednesday night at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget to click like, click share. Dominique, thank you so much. Neil, thank you so much.
Yes.
Bye, Metro.
Yes.
Aja, we hope you feel better. Nicole had a fitting tonight. Trent, we know you got to go paint some of the stars. Y'all catch Queens coming on a TV near you. I don't know if it's CB. I think it's CB. It's ABC?
It's on Fox.
It's on ABC.
Well, whatever it is, Queens with with Brandy.
I'm thinking about Our Kind of People on Fox.
No, that's not it. He's on Queens.
So one of my friends work on Our Kind of People.
Oh, okay. Well, I love that show too. So y'all gotta catch that too. If y'all don't know about Our Kind of People, y'all catch that. But Trent is on Queens. So we love y'all for free here at Our Point of View. Thank y'all so much. If y'all got some tea out there, y'all see it, because we might not. Hit us up in our inbox. Each one of us, we will accept it, and we will talk about it. And we love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Be safe out there. Wear your masks. If you're not vaccinated, go get vaccinated. Always remember to just go get your test. Get you a negative to make sure you're all right. God bless you all. Good night.
Good night. Ooh, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.